Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. And so let's see, today I'm going to do a reading for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, mostly tapping into Divine Feminine and how you can go along with the flow of this process of this twin flame journey. I haven't recorded anything recently in this energy shift that's been happening. I've been getting so many downloads. I've been very busy with my life, my job and stuff, but I've been really pulled to do this. I've been meditating on this for a couple days. I've taken a lot of notes, just questioning the universe for you, Divine Feminines, because in all my private readings and everything that I see, all my emails, and I do read all your comments. I've just been so busy recently that I haven't really been able to answer a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to really catch up this week. And so, but I listen to all your comments and everything that's going on in your life, and I'm very compelled. So I've been working on this for about 3 or 4 days now, and so what I want to help you with is to understand why Divine Masculine runs, and help you to understand because I think the most requested question that I get is why is Divine Masculine not contacting me? If he loves me so much, why has he not contacted me? Okay, so you as Divine Feminine, you have to right now set your mind to either you're going to believe in this journey or you're not, because a lot of you you wobble. Okay, you keep going around in circles and circles, and it's that fear base that you have inside of you of whether or not he's going to return to you. Okay, if you're truly a Divine Feminine, you have a knowing, you have this passionate knowing inside your heart that this is your twin flame, and that of course he's going to return to you. So by thinking this should create like a healthy vibration coming out of you, because you have a knowing that this person is going to come back into your life. You just know it. And so a lot of you are wobbly. You're going in circles about it. You're just wondering why is he not here? If he loves me so much, why is he not here? Well, I'm going to try and help you to understand why Divine Masculine runs, okay? But I'm also, with this reading that I'm going to do after this intro, I'm going to help help Divine Feminine to see how she can stop trying to control the journey. How to really look deep inside of you for your life purpose, okay? Because this is what this journey is about, having a soul purpose. It's not about you getting together with that person. It's like when you get together with that person, you create this big vibration, but you have to work on yourself in order for your Divine Masculine to come back. It's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work, and it just sounds like craziness, but if you're really in this journey, you will take these words and really just have them soak in, okay? So you really need to let go of that ego, because that ego keeps you in this circle where you keep doubting everything. You doubt everything. And so you have to really take a look and dig deep into this journey and find the magic of it, because it's magical. It's a magical love, and I've said it before, it's not an ordinary love, and it's not an easy love. So anybody who wishes this upon themselves, it's not meant for everybody. And some people do walk away from it, but for those of you that are really sticking through with it, I want you to understand you have to let go of that ego. And then the journey will open up, and it's almost like a healing, and you're not waiting. It's like right now you guys feel like you're just waiting, and why isn't he coming? And it's not about that. It's about taking the time to heal yourself, work on yourself, because as you do this, you become stronger, and your Divine Masculine feels it, okay? So I'm also going to help you on what, if you're being delusional on any aspects of this journey, I'm going to help you with that in the reading, okay? And also I want to tap into like your perceptions and your shifts, and what happens when you shift your perceptions of the journey. And also, why does does divine masculine run, okay? And how can divine feminine heal herself in order to move forward in the twin flame journey, okay? So like I said, I've taken a lot of notes, and I really want to go, I'm going to go with these bullets and just try to go past them. But at the end, I'm going to tell you why your divine masculine runs from this love, okay? So by you looking really deep and having a clarity of the twin flame journey, you will be able to heal and make this runner phase come to a stop, to where your divine masculine will return back to you. And so it's like trying to stop control. It's like you have to stop trying to control it, and just really concentrate on your inner feelings, okay? So let's see. You have to sort of come into, when I said make a decision today, whether you're going to believe in this journey or if you're going to wobble, because it is a destiny. So you have to come to a conclusion that this is your destiny and you're meant to be with this person. And with that, you have this knowing that this person is not going anywhere from you. He is still connected to you, just like you are connected to him, okay? When you have doubts, this is when you start, those doubts become fears, and you start sending it to divine masculine. And so this is why he's like wobbling too. He doesn't know what to do. It's almost fear. The opposite of fear is love. So this unconditional love that we feel with our divine masculine and our twin flames, it's unconditional love, and it's a scary thing. Oh my gosh, it's the most scariest thing, because this has never happened to you before, okay? So these are the 3 basic fears that divine masculine has and why he runs. And under this umbrella, the number 1 factor is rejection. And under rejection, there is just so much. It's a big umbrella of things that are covered under rejection. And I'm going to sort of tap into some of them, okay? So once you meet your divine masculine, immediately you notice the connection. He notices the connection. And you start just getting fluttered with all these downloads, okay? So the fear of rejection is what causes divine masculine to run. And so the way he feels is that he's not good enough for you. He doesn't feel like part of himself. He doesn't like the parts of himself. So when he meets you, the parts that are hidden way down below, they sort of float up, and he starts feeling these emotions that, oh my God, you know, like I'm not good enough for this person. This person is like too good for me. I don't deserve this. Like I've never felt this love before, so it's very scary. So like I said, the opposite of fear is love, okay? So he feels so much love that it turns into fear. And so he feels like this, and he feels that eventually over time, if you come together with divine masculine, his biggest fear is that you will reject him once you get to know who he really is. Once he opens up, and if he lets that wall down and lets you in to let you in to know who he really is deep down inside, he feels that you will come to learn that he's not good enough for you, that you're just going to reject him just like everybody else has rejected him all his life, okay? So this is a great fear, and this is why he runs, because it's overwhelming. It's something that's not realistic. It's something in his head that tells him, oh my God, this is not real. This is not a real journey. I'm delusional, okay? So all of these fears get shifted up to the top, and he feels like God is testing him. He feels like God has presented divine feminine to him, but yet God is teasing him. Like God's teasing him, and he feels that it's like a test. It's a test from God to see whether or not he's going to take the bait and go for that unconditional love, okay? And so this is what's going on with his emotions, and it's just happening so quickly. It sends him off into just like a fear, and that's why they run. And then sometimes they come back because they want to feel that emotion again. They want to feel whether or not it's real, okay? Whether or not they just fantasized it, okay? So that's pretty much he doesn't know how to get in control of his emotions. He's never felt like this before. It's like a fear that he's never felt before. He's never felt unconditional love, and it tears him up inside. And this is how he shuts the wall down, and he tends to run from you. Okay? So the second fear is that the connection is false, like it's a trick. Like I said, he feels that God is testing him. He feels that he's not worthy of unconditional love. He feels that he should be punished, and he's conflicted and thinks that God is tricking him. He knows that this connection is the deepest connection that he's ever had, because he's never felt this feeling. And so when this opens up, and this happens immediately when you meet, you will know this. You meet him and it's like, oh my God, it's so different than anything. And he feels that you're being connected by God. He feels that he's being pushed to you by God, but it scares him so much. It's just a fear. It's a fear. His second fear is that it's a trick, that if he goes into it, then it's going to come out and it's just going to break him. If it doesn't work out with you, it'll just break him. So it's something that he keeps at bay. Okay, so the second is that he's just scared of the connection. And so the third fear is that he just fears that consumption, that feeling that when you come together, it's such a powerful, overwhelming connection. It scares him to not even move. It stuns him, and he's just shocked. He can't move. What is that word? Almost like freeze. Like he just freezes. He doesn't know what to do with his emotions because it's so overwhelming. And like I said, your divine masculine is so feels the connection so much, and he is so obsessed with you as you are with him. Okay, his feelings are just so scared. It's just so scared, and he doesn't know how to move forward, even though he knows the connection is there. Okay, so these three things will keep him from you: the fear of the love itself, the fear of it being a trick, and then the fear of the failure. Number 3 is that he feels like if he gives himself to you, you're gonna find out that he is not a good guy. And this is what's happening in your divine masculine's head. He feels that like he's not good enough for you. And these downloads have been coming to me for the last couple weeks. Divine masculine just feels like overwhelmed with the emotion, and this causes this person to run away from you. But just know that you are able to change it by healing yourself and taking control of your life and not worrying about what divine masculine is doing. Think about you. There's so many things that you need to do. You've been chosen for this purpose, for a soul purpose, and it's not just for you. It's to help the universe. It's to help others. It's to go deep within yourself and find that spirituality inside of you and grow. And when you grow, you heal. So take up hobbies, start something new, a new project, help someone, do some services, help other people. Don't think so much about yourself. I got into doing this for you guys because I met my divine masculine. I took the call and I answered it, and I'm going to tell you, they pushed me for so long and I avoided it, and I kept saying, no, that's not me. I can never do this. I don't know what you're telling. I don't know what you're talking about. And I finally gave in. And this is how I am here helping you guys, because I gave in to the call, the journey. And have not seen my divine masculine. It's going to be a year in October that I have not seen or spoken to him. And I know it's a creepy thing, but I will never leave him. He will never leave me. He's still here. I know he's healing. I feel it because I've healed, and I feel his happiness and his joys, and it's a work in progress. I know, I have a knowing deep down inside that he will return to me someday, and I don't let go of that, and I don't let it keep me on a roller coaster where I keep going up and down. I chose to do this, and I'm sticking by it. I'm going to believe in it. I'm not going to be wobbly. I'm going to send him all the positivity and love that I have so that he can heal. And this is where you need to get to, okay? So this reading is going to be a very spiritual reading for Divine Femme. Like I said, I will touch into Divine Masculine a little bit, but I want you to know why he runs, and you have the ability to heal and allow him to feel so comfortable that he's just drawn to you. It's amazing. It's beautiful love. And so I do hope that this reading will touch your heart and help you to understand the journey and just go out and really concentrate on you, okay? Because you really need to. If you want to move forward in this journey, you have to take these steps and just learn to focus on yourself. So I hope that this does help you a little bit. And so thank you and welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. If you haven't been here before, please like, share, and subscribe. And to all of my supporters, I just love you guys and thank you. And just know that your comments, I appreciate them. And I'm here for you guys. Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. If you listen to that intro, thank you. And I watched it back before I'm doing this reading, and it's amazing because I only had that one camera or that one candle lit. But if you look at the intro, it's like there's two flames, the orange one and then there's like this green one. And it's just amazing because, hello, if you look at it, it looks like twin flames. And I just don't know why all these little rays of light are shining through. I just feel like the angels are really here with me. I've been really pulled to this, like I said in the intro. And it's just amazing. Like, I just feel so much love here, and I hope that you guys feel it. And I really hope that you sat through it, because a lot of you, if you just fast forward to the reading, then I know you're not legitly in a twin flame connection. It's just wanting to have that person back. Okay. So let's see. I've gone ahead and obviously meditated, and I've already written my questions, and the cards know what I want. So let's see if they start what we get. Okay. So my first question is for Divine Masculine, please, Spirit, what is his energy? Divine Masculine, what is his current energy, please? Current energy. Okay, so this card is just speaking of feeling lucky. Feeling lucky, wanting to take a chance at something. See, look at the 13. It's 13 is very spiritual. It's one of the very most spiritual numbers. So I feel like Divine Masculine's opened up to spirituality. He's feeling lucky. He's feeling like he wants to take a chance at something. Just a very good energy that I'm feeling. So let's see what Divine Feminine is feeling, okay? So Spirit, what is Divine Feminine feeling? What is Divine Feminine feeling? And with this card, I'm being told it's like Divine Masculine has tricks up his sleeve, like something that will just amaze you, or something that you just don't expect is gonna happen. Okay, and so then with Divine Femme, the way Divine Femme is feeling, going deep, digging deep, looking for guidance, solitude, tapping into the universe, these hands on this light, it's like tapping in to your spirituality, really looking for guidance. I feel like you're being downloaded while you sleep. This person is resting. So it just feels like you're just soul searching. You're just you're looking for questions. It's almost like I feel like it's a soothing kind of feeling, but yet anxiousness. Okay, because you're just looking within. You're just trying to find answers. Is what I'm feeling from Divine Femmes. Okay, but just know Divine Masculines is feeling lucky. in a good headspace, superstitious, almost like wanting to take a chance at something, okay, is what I'm hearing. So I do feel spiritual. I feel change. So that's for both you, divine masculine and divine feminine. And just know that when I do these readings, if I say divine masculine is a he, it's just the way it flows. You should know whether you're DM or DF. Okay, so don't get caught up on labels. Just go with the flow of what comes out for me. Okay. This is a general read, so if you have a specific questions that you want answered, let me know. Everything's down below. Okay, and spirit for divine masculine and divine feminine. I would like to know what is blocking them from each other. What is blocking divine masculine and divine feminine from each other, please? What is blocking divine feminine and divine masculine? What's blocking them from each other? Currently, please, currently. Okay, third eye chakra. Okay, and hope. And so this is the third eye chakra. Okay, so this is speaking of manifestation, and so I sense this is coming. It's like coming from both, actually. It's coming from divine masculine and divine femme, where there's just uncertainty, like just not really knowing, just not believing in it, and being that wobble, having that wobble that I spoke about in the intro, excuse me. So it's like it's like both you and divine masculine are feeling like this, okay? But in the back of the head, there's hope. You both feel like there's hope. And so what's sometimes blocking you is the sense that you don't go full force and have that hope and knock out this ego and this kind of energy where you just don't think it's gonna come to fruition, or it's taking too long, or this is what's blocking you. Okay, but there is hope. So just know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You just need to clear your third eye chakra. So at this time, I would suggest that you guys do your chakra cleansing, and this is something that you should be doing regularly. You don't just do it one time and then forget about it, because as soon as you step foot outside of your door, you're bombarded with negative energies. Okay, so it's like you have to constantly do your chakra cleansings, and if you're blocked at one chakra, you're blocked at all. So you have to start with the root, and I would say do it at least once a month just to clear your energies. Okay, and so that's what you're both, your manifestation is blocking you guys, but there is hope, so that's a good thing. Okay, what can how can divine feminine let go of control of this twin flame journey? Okay, so mental conflict. Okay, so with mental conflict, that is speaking of just things that block you in your head, things that just keep going around in circle, and your lack of patience. You really need to let go of this kind of control. Stop trying to control it in your head, and practice patience, and just have a knowing. Okay, by you opening up and just being very firm with your mind and staying that positive person, everything will come out the way you want it. But right now, I just sense that so many of you divine feminines are in your head about it. Like, you think too much about it, and you're not being patient. So really taking patience and let the universe work its magic is what you really need to do, and that's how you're going to be able to let go of control. And what I mean about control, guys, is you trying to control a time factor as to when this is going to happen, and why hasn't it happened now, and why is it taking too long, and does he really love me, and if he really loved me, why isn't he here? And like I described in the beginning, there's just so much that needs to be healed. And by you letting control of your mental state as far as being negative and blocking you from this path, you know, if you let go of that control, you're going to be able to move forward, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay? And how can Divine Feminine open up to the Twin Flame journey? How can Divine Feminine open up to the Twin Flame journey? Because I do feel like some of you guys are blocked, and it's a horrible feeling to feel like, you know, where you're just doubting yourself. How can Divine Feminine open up to the Twin Flame journey, please? For the Twin Flame Collective, please. How can she open up? Okay, stand your ground. Like I said in the intro, take a firm belief that this is your journey, that your Divine Masculine is coming back. Don't wobble. Don't go back and forth. Find strength in yourself. Have that knowing. It doesn't take a person to make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself. And number 7, this is spirituality. And this is the second 7 that's come out. And this is talking about spirituality, being in tune with the universe, listening to them, not letting your ego drive you. Okay? So in order for you to open up and truly understand this journey and not make it about time and where is he and why isn't he calling me and if he loves me, this is where you stand your ground. This is where you become above the journey. This is when things start happening to you. This is when you open up that communication with your Divine Masculine and you hear him and he's there with you every single day. He's not away from you. This is where you get to this point where you stand your ground. And when you do this, you will notice a dramatic change in the way you feel. And so by you doing this, you're healing your Divine Masculine. Okay, so stand your ground. You guys are a lot stronger than you think. Divine Feminines are very strong, and you have to have that knowing. And you do have it within you, and I know you know it. Okay, so just learn to get open up and just see things differently, so you can grow in the journey, and then it doesn't become such a hurtful and despair kind of feeling. This journey, it's actually, you feel so much love, and even though you are alone, you still feel the love. You feel the love more. Okay. So how can, what illusions are blocking Divine Feminine from this Twin Flame journey? What delusions are blocking Divine Feminine from this journey, please? What delusions? So you're not taking the time to rejoice in your life. You're at a halt. Almost like I said in the beginning, Divine Masculine sort of freezes. They freeze when they feel your love. Well, this is you blocking yourself from enjoying life, from going out and having fun and meeting new people and sharing the light that you have inside of you with others. Okay, so the question is what is an illusion? So you feel as if you have to sit around and wait and just wonder about him. It's like, take a step back, find your ground, and go celebrate your life. Celebrate celebrate your life, your family, what makes you happy. Okay. And then material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, by doing this, you're gonna be able to open up to this kind of spiritual knowing. Okay, you're going to be able to let go of it. For some of you, you have an illusion of what this Twin Flame journey is. And really, if you're having an illusion that this is just like a regular kind of relationship, or your mental thinking is what's going to block you, and it blocks you from really seeing the truth, the deep truth inside of you. And the patience of knowing. So you're delusional because you're not patient. You're not listening to your inner self. You're not listening to the guidance that they're giving you. There's so much to this journey than just feeling despair because this person is not with you. The more you feel that you have despair and you're missing this person, is the more you push them away. Because like I said, you're mirrors. You send each other the same energies. Once you stop having these illusions of this journey, you're going to be able to open up and materialize everything that you meditate on, everything that you visualize. Everything that you visualize will come into fruition because you've stepped past this illusion of what the journey really is. And like I said in the beginning, you have to really dig deep and ask your spirit, ask your inner guidance. What is your soul purpose for this journey? What are you supposed to be doing? How are you, how can you help others? Because by doing that, you're going to be able to open up and move further in this journey. Okay. And how can divine feminine shift perception and consciousness so that divine feminine can come into alignment to her true destiny and soul purpose of this journey? How can divine feminine shift perception and consciousness so that divine feminine come into alignment with her true destiny and soul purpose of this twin flame journey? Okay, so they're saying truth. Believe in it. Like I told you, believe in it. Believe in it like there is no other, and it's gonna come to you. Having that truth and that inner guidance within yourself, it just creates this balance and just a knowing. And by doing this, you will stop that wobble, that kind of wobble. You need to shift and have faith and truth and know that you're being guided to this. This patience is you're the universe tapping into you and giving you guidance, but you ignoring it. You wanting to just go with the feelings of, oh, DM is never coming back. Oh, why doesn't he, if he loves me so much, why isn't he here? Like, once you get past that, okay, and you understand and you have that knowing, you have that truth and that balance. And so then you'll be able to, with this sacrifice, it's like the Fool. It's like taking a leap of faith, okay? So by you shifting and really, really taking that leap of faith and the truth, that divine masculine is going to return to you, you're going to shift. Your whole perspective of this journey will shift. I guarantee it. And it doesn't come easy. There's a lot of work to it, guys. But once you get there, it's so rewarding, and you start seeing things that you've never seen, and people start coming into your life that think like you, because this journey is very hard. You can't really talk to too many people about it because they think you're crazy, okay? But by you having that truth and taking that leap of faith, you will open up doors and you'll start meeting new people, and you just start to feel different, and you don't always make everything about your divine masculine. And that's how things change and shift, and that's how he will return to you. Okay. Oh, they're saying this one. Okay, so see, by you doing that, they wouldn't let me put it back in, so I took it out. So fulfillment and wishes, by you doing this, you're gonna get everything that your heart desires. Everything that you wish for, everything that you take time and you manifest and you deeply meditate and believe on it, and don't wobble on this belief, and this is what you want, you're gonna be successful, and you're gonna get this kind of fulfillment in your wishes and everything. Okay. So I just don't know what all these little rays of light are today. It's crazy. I'm just, okay. Very different. I'm not using a new camera or anything. I just feel like spirit is just here. It's making everything really different to focus on. I don't know if you guys notice that stuff, but I do. And I noticed, like, whenever I moved in that intro, my aura is just shining bright today. I don't know if you guys see that, if it's just me. But how can divine feminine heal and move forward? How can divine feminine heal and move forward to her DM? So emotional loss. You gotta stop that circle. This is almost like what I mean about going around in a circle and a circle and a circle, and it's like, oh my gosh, when is he coming back? And the 5, this is mental. You guys keep thinking about this. Why isn't he here? Does he not feel the love I have? Like, you feel like you're at a loss, okay? So once you let go of this feeling, you're going to be able to have that spiritual union. You're going to be able to have this union that is just so guided by the universe, by God, okay? And it's a true spiritual union. When you come together with your divine masculine, it's not about sex. It's about the emotion and the connection that you have with this person, and it's unconditional. You could do anything and this person will not be upset, and you will not be upset. And you just, once you give into it, this is what happens, okay? So let go of that feeling, oh my gosh, I'm alone, or I can't move forward, I have to wait. No, you can live your life and still work on it spiritually, and your divine masculine will feel it, and he'll be just naturally drawn back to you, okay? By staying positive and having, it's very hard. It took me a very long time to it must have taken me about 6 months to brainwash myself into thinking different. And I call it brainwashing because I had to play it back over and over and over and over until it's like, okay, it makes sense. This is what I'm supposed to do. And like I said, I did not let my spirit guides guide me for a long time. And they kept telling me I had to come out and do this kind of light work for you guys, because this is light work for me, helping you guys, okay? And it's like I finally listened to myself. And once I've done this, I've had so much peace in my life, so much joy and peace. And I know you will have it too. Okay, we're going to shift into divine masculine a little bit more, okay? What are divine masculine's intentions for divine feminine in the near future, please? For divine masculine, what are his intentions for divine feminine in the near future? Okay. Recognition and reward. See, so once you come into this spiritual place where you're not so worried, it's like there's going to be a reward. It's just a peaceful reward, and it's a choice. It's a choice between both of you that you can both make to come together. Okay, it's like being wiser. So he wants to choose you, okay? And in the future, in the near future, it's like going to be a reward by him coming back into your life with the 7. Okay, and then a 4, discontent and boredom. So this could be divine masculine just feeling like disconnected where he is at, really longing to come back and making a wise choice for divine femme. Why the discontent and boredom, please, as they fill out? Let's see. They know I'm trying to ask. Okay, so with the recognition and reward, you will get rewarded, because in the end, in the near future, divine masculine wants you to know that you are his choice, okay? And so right now, with the discontent and boredom, this is divine masculine where he's at, where he's known that he's made the wrong decision with the wrong partner, okay? And so he's working his way out of this. He understands that the partner he chose is not the right partner, but his hope is to get out of this relationship and pick the right partner, which is divine feminine, and in the end you will have a reward, okay? And so so then also the solar plexus chakra came out. So this speaks of feeling love, being open, divine masculine, opening himself to these true feelings, realizing that he's been in the wrong place, realizing that there is love and that he does deserve love. So this is something that divine masculine is working on right now in order to come together with you in the future. He's learning that, okay, yes, I am lovable. Yes, I do deserve this love. Yes, this is real. Okay, so this is something that's going on naturally within himself, which will allow him to thus give you the reward of him returning and having a new beginning in love. This card is love begins. Okay, so by doing all of this and by working on himself, because you don't want your divine masculine to come back too soon. You don't want him to cause you that heartbreak of him leaving again. Okay, you want him to come back fully healed. So it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. This is something that is happening. And so if it's not happening fast enough, keep yourself busy, because the more you think about it not happening, the more you push this back into coming into fruition into your life. But divine masculine, the question is, what are his intentions in the future for divine feminine? And that is to return, to be able to have chosen the correct partner, because this card, partnerships and alliances, means that he's chosen the wrong person, and now he realizes who he should have chose, because he did choose to go back to his karmic partner and he left you somewhat in the dust. This is how you feel. Well, he knows that he's picked the wrong person, but in the future he wants to pick the right person, if that makes sense to you. Okay, very passionate about that. He wants you to know he's returning. Just give him time. This is taking time. This is something that he's saying that was not expected. With this meeting of you, this was not expected. So, okay, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, see, he's my next question, and they saw me read it, so it's like a firm I guess what divine masculine wants to say is that he's looking for this firm foundation, and he's trying to build a firm foundation within himself, because if he doesn't have this firm foundation, how is he going to be able to give you that structure and that stability and the emotional stability? How is he supposed to give that to you if he's not firm, if he's not founded himself? Okay, so this right now, what he didn't let me go past this question yet. He came back, guys. So he's saying he needs to build himself. He needs to be strong in order to come back to you. And this is in his intuition. This is something that you have a knowing of. If you open up to it, you will feel this intuition. And he has an intuitive feeling about you as well. Okay, so he's learning. Right now he's learning from the divine. He's tapping. He's past the dark soul of the night. He's letting it in. He's changing. So he's being more intuitive and more guided to you. And that's what he wants you to know. And definitely wants to say the time is coming, but it's not here yet. There's still work. Okay. Okay, so what does divine masculine want divine feminine to know currently that he can't tell her personally? What does divine masculine want divine feminine to know that he can't tell her personally? Okay, so conflict and despair came out in reverse, and like I told you before, my cards don't come out in reverse, and if they come out in reverse, it's because they're meant to be. So this is telling me that he wants you to know that this cycle of conflict and despair, it's coming to an end. It's starting to turn. Okay, there's being guidance. Look at this. See, it's really hard to tell, but He's running away from the despair. See, he's being guided. You see these two shadows, these two images that are being drawn to the light. That's divine masculine. Rather than going deep, deep, deep in despair, he's being floated up. So he's coming out of despair and this feeling where, you know, where he, like I said, he's starting to feel that he is deserving this love. He's starting to shift. He's starting to move. There's 1, 2, 3, so far 3 sevens that have come out, and that's spirituality. That's changing. That's being guided. Okay, and so it's a matter of waiting. This cannot happen fast enough. Okay, it has to happen on its own time, and he wants you to know that. Like, just keep waiting. Please don't leave. Keep waiting is what I'm hearing. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. It's coming. Don't give up on me. It's almost here, but still need work. This is what I'm hearing from divine masculine for you. Okay, so just wait. Wait for me is what I'm hearing. Wait for me. I'm coming. Wait for me. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay, and that the question was what does divine masculine want divine feminine that he can't tell her personally? So there you go. Wait. Changing. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Has divine masculine healed? Or is he in healing in order to move forward? So I definitely see he's healing, and yes, he's being firm. So it's almost like a repetitive question, but let's see what they say. Has divine masculine healed? Oh, geez, it flew out, of course. Okay, and I feel like light. Yes, he's healing. Look at that. Okay, this is a 19, which is a 10. It's a new beginning. There's light. He feels the light. He feels your light. He feels spirit's light. There's a lot of hope in here. There's just love. There's feeling. It's a new beginning. This is how he's feeling. So yes, he's healed. He's healing. Finally, you guys, he's healing. This is a great place for your divine masculine to be. Okay. Why has divine masculine ran from his divine feminine in the past, please? Why has he ran? Why has divine masculine ran from his divine feminine in the past, please? Okay, 3 of them popped out. Material harvest and deception and envy. Okay, so he lacked the feeling. He truly lacked that feeling that I spoke about in the entry, where he does not believe that he has, he didn't believe that he had this much to offer. He felt that he was weak. He felt like it wasn't deserving. He felt like it was going to be like a trick, like it was false, like it wasn't real. Just feeling like in the past, just not really feeling that you deserve him or that he deserves you. Okay, so it was like he wasn't like, almost what he's saying is like he wasn't reaping what he sowed. Like he didn't think he was a good enough person. Okay, so but it's like lifted. Here's another 7. There's a change. Okay, there's spirituality. There's transformation in these cards. Okay, so that was the past. That's why he ran away from you in the past, which really reiterates what I told you in the beginning of this intro. He's just scared to death. He's petrified. That's the word I was looking for in the beginning. And I said stiff. He's petrified. It's like he's just been zapped and he's petrified. He can't move. Okay? That's how he felt with you. Like he didn't believe it. Okay? And so now, is divine masculine, does divine masculine have the true love feelings for divine feminine? Does divine masculine have the true love feelings and willing to accept it from divine feminine now, currently? Does divine masculine have true love for his divine feminine? And is he willing to accept it now? Is he accepting the love that divine feminine gives him? How's that? Divine masculine, please. Twin flame. Solitude. Okay, so he's taking time. He's learning from this. He's opened up. Yeah, he's willing to accept it because the book is open. It's not closed. He's really gone deep. He's really found himself. He's finding himself. And he does feel that love. He feels that love for divine feminine because it's something that's being guided to him through the universe. It's like he felt the connection immediately when he met you. When he met you, he immediately became obsessed just as much as you've become obsessed with him. And look at that harmony, okay? So yes, he definitely does have this love, and he's learning. He's continuing to learn from it, and he's growing. So this is exactly where you want your divine masculine to be, okay? Keep sending him that love. Look, they're under an altar. This is going to be your harmony. This is going to be your reward. This is going to be your marriage with your divine masculine. Keep saying to yourself, I always say to myself, I'm going to marry you. I'm married to you. When we come together, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do all this stuff. And I just visualize it and I believe it. And I know my divine masculine feels it. Okay, so yeah, he totally feels that way. And he is downloading he gets the downloads you send him. Will divine masculine and divine feminine end up together soon, please? Will they end up together soon? Okay. So the throat chakra, once the throat chakra opens up, there'll be able to be a, where he will be able to express this. And so right now there's rest and rejuvenation. This is tapping into spirituality. So he's looking for the right words to say. He's looking for the right way to come back. He's asking for spiritual guidance on how he can come back and how he can voice it, okay? So this is what's going on in his head. How do I come back to divine femme, okay? And I do believe you will end up together. I truly do believe it. There is an authority, so this is being guided. This is finally coming to the recognition and the final, like being strong about it and being firm about it, that this is what he wants. And so there's a positive movement forward, and it's an 8. So it is gonna come, okay? It's coming. The question was, are they gonna end up together? You guys are gonna end up together? You are. Definitely are gonna end up together. And he's just finding a way to be able to voice it, okay? This is still a very hard thing to communicate because it's not an ordinary love, guys, I'm telling you, okay? So what needs to happen before they come together, please? What needs to happen for divine femme and divine masculine? What needs to happen before they come together? I'm just going to move these out of the way a little, guys, so you guys can see. Okay. Okay, so what needs to be done in order for divine femme and divine masculine to come together? What needs to be done, please, Spirit? Prosperity begins. Okay, so plant that seed and believe in it. It's a number 1. It's a new beginning. It's prosperous. It's something you plant in your head and it grows into fruition, and it will come to existence if you believe in it. Spirit is telling you right now, make that change and decide if this is what you want and run with it. Don't wobble back and forth. Plant that seed and know that it's going to grow and it's there, okay? Have that knowing. Fight that ego. I'm hearing fight that ego. Don't let that ego step in and say, oh, why isn't he here? You know, he doesn't love me. He really doesn't love me because he's not here. Okay, plant the seed. Decide today that this is what you want and believe in it, and you're gonna have it. Okay, so I hope you guys like this reading, and thank you so much for being here with me. And I hope that you really do get some clarity from this. Leave me your comments. I always love your comments. And thank you so much. And please like, share, and subscribe.